If you want more worms, the highlights video is up now for all to see and either enjoy or despise, depending on which team you're on. Well, you'll have to wait until final week, Alkirion. It was a dumb week. A very good week. Good work, team. Good work, everybody that was involved. That was some high-powered Doomhaus bullshit, and now we find ourselves back in the Commonwealth. Kitten, Alkirion, Shake 12, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're all well. Are we ready? Sean, our son, was finally found last week. Turns out the Institute is real, and it is completely untouched by the horrors of war. Sean then asked us, on behalf of the family, to go and help him root out the people at Bunker Hill that were helping synths escape from the Institute. We got there, we cleared the place out, we got to the runaways. Because I told the Railroad and the Brotherhood that this was happening, by the way, it was a big four-way fire-off. And when it came to finally retrieving the runaway synths, we killed the Institute Corsa that was working with us and let them go free. So today, after a week's break, we need to go back to Sean and talk to him about the fact that we have betrayed him. Do we tell him, or do we lie to him? If there's an option to lie to him and say, like, fucking Kitten did it, do we go with that? Mindright, welcome to the stream. Do you reckon we lie? Maybe. Alkirion, thank you for the big bits, though. Mindright, welcome to the stream as well. Good morning. Oh, we've not been in Fallout for a while. Tell him Kitten did it. Alright, let's do that. Okay. Are we ready to finally return? I might need a quick walk around to remember how to play this game. As far as I know, Sean is in the... He's not in the Institute. He's in the ruins of the CIT that are above the Institute. And the last thing I did... I've been back and watched the VOD, by the way, because there's been a lot of worms between now and then, and my memory's bad enough as it is. The last thing we saw was that the CIT ruins were full of super mutants. So this could be deadly to start with. The prediction split. Do you know why, Kim? You know why it's so vast? Because people have got faith in Suski, that's why. Okay. Look at Boston, it's beautiful. You made the call, own it. Well, I made it. It was a decision we all made. I don't know whether I don't know. Are we willing to lie to Sean after spending 6 months trying to find the poor kid? If it gets us out of trouble, yeah. I'm playing poker today. I need to start my gambling early. Chaz has gone in on Team 2. Chaz, welcome to the stream. Right, let's go to the ruins and let's just get back on with it, shall we? Pick it up where it... Oh, is it Sothan's poker thing tonight? I think it might be, actually, right? Chaz, are you well? Welcome to the stream. It is Sothan's poker thing, yeah. Has he mentioned it in Discord? Is that what's happened? Has my notification woke him up? Alright, here's the ruins. We need to go and speak to Sean. I need to go and admit that I've been a bad boy. Oh, it has. Okay, I assume there's information about Sothan's World of Warcraft poker tournament in Discord. Right, prediction is up. If I die before the prediction ends, as always, the prediction becomes void and we'll make a new one just so people don't start dumping it on the... Do you know what I mean? It is, I 100% forgot about it, but I have no life. I've got time anyways. Good shit. We've seen the raid, by the way, Chaz. It is filled up. People have geared up. And I think this raid on Wednesday is going to be... Right, this is the ruins of the CIT. Somewhere inside here is Sean, but it tells me like multiple different places to go to get to him. If you look on the thing at the bottom, one of them points me in that direction. I don't know. I don't understand. Let's just get inside and let's start working off some super mutants so I can blow the dust off this playthrough and get back to using it. Avoid, like, kind of like some of the forgotten It's true. Everybody who took part in the prediction, including me, who probably deserves the bulk of the blame for running the fucking thing, completely forgot about the prediction on Thursday. And then when it came to paying out, the next day it had gone. Got 0 upgrades to gear since we did the memories quest. They've just been unlucky. We'll get you there. You need to come with us to some of these dire malls, Chaz. We're doing Big Dire Mall on Thursday, but it'd be very likely that we'll find our way there anyway. I've enjoyed a nice big bowl of Sultana bran at 2 PM because I only just got out of bed. Kin? Yeah, I am jealous, actually. You can tell it's a public holiday in the UK, right? Okay, this is the old Institute of Technology. Is this what MIT looks like when you first walk through the door? Google MIT foyer and see if it's got all this shit in it. It might do. But this has like loads of wings and stuff. It's a big university and it's full of super mutants and I don't know why. I cleared out a little bit of it, but I had to bail because we ran out of time. This has been my routine for weeks. What the fuck is a bank holiday? Fair. It says that 28 metres in that direction is what I'm looking for, and 15 metres in that direction is the outside. I don't understand how this works. How can you be in here and exterior at once? MIT is actually small, I've been there. So it might actually look like this, yeah? Look at that jawline. Oh. MIT is more long than like a big building. Well, I think the CIT is like... It kind of goes all the way across here, and then it's got like 2 little bits that come down, like a sort of half-assed cut. It says Sean's... Is Sean on the... I bet he's on the roof. If he's on the roof, that would explain why I've got an exterior waypoint, but it pointed me inside. Alright, for the good of Team 1. The Oranges did their part last week. I can do it for Team 1 today. After I've checked for plungers. Oh, that lady. You walk in and walk from the front to the back of the building in like 30 seconds, but side to side takes a while. Oh, that does kind of match with how this building's laid out, Chaz. How come you ended up going to MIT? Chaz has got a past that we don't know about. Oh, is this it? Have I just walked straight to whatever it is? Oh, it goes deeper into the building, okay. Because he's a nerd. Yeah, he is. Right, be ready. Super mutants. I'm doing this for you, Team 1, who's actually invested heavily in comparison to Team 2, for all those that have still got any channel points left after last week. I'm just that smart. Ditched it to go on to bigger and better things. Molten core. Oh, I am on the roof. It's misty, is that? Fuck, it's Sean. Oh god, this happened soon. What if Sean just turns around and shoots me? Right. We need to decide. Do we lie to him? Do we lie to him and tell us that it wasn't us, it was the other Corsair or something? But if we lie, he's going to find out that we betrayed him. What do you mean shoot him first, kitten? This is my son. My buddy lived in Boston for a while, so we're exploring. They have large outside area, though. Like this. Might be the same. Just off to football, hopefully back in time for Marble 6-4. I hope you get whatever result you desire. Have a good one. Yeah, there'll be a few people absent today, won't they? Push you, use your shout. I'm nervous. Yeah, but he's not got a gun out, kitten. How can he be stood menacingly without a gun? People laying in the grass studying, sleeping and eating and stuff. Intelligent people, it's disgusting. I tell you what, just in case we decide to actually... Let's take Great Mentats so we're more persuasive. I've become addicted to Mentats. Shit. And it's made me thirsty. That's fine. He's an old man. We're harmless until we're not. Okay. I betrayed him. I told him I would go and clear the synths out of Bunker Hill, and I killed the Institute worker and freed the synths.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
This is his first time seeing the world. Well, it isn't actually, because he was a little baby once.
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Institute rescued me?
But why refreeze me?
As a failsafe, of course. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111...
What?
I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
He just said he released me. Did you hear that? So it's true, everybody in WoW. Read Southampton's message. Southampton, welcome to the stream. Why did they release me?
Why let me out now? After all this time.
Well, that's hard to explain. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else. Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me?
Christ.
And now I know the answer.
It's a bit self-centered, isn't it?
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
Sorry, kid, it's about to turn now.
We got our asses kicked. Does it matter how?
The chances of failing this mission were so astronomically low that yes, it does matter. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on.
Oh, God.
I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute.
Oh.
I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Mine. Okay, I feel like that could have gone worse. My hormones are too fucked up today for this shit. Wait, no, you can teleport like I can teleport, and it's Institute technology. Hang on. It sounded angry, but it hasn't waged war on the Institute because I can still do further work for the Institute. Given the fact I've just been awarded the quest Mankind Redefined, attend the Directorate meeting. The Institute's Directorate is meeting and Sean has asked that I be there. Have you seen the whole teleportation stuff, Kit? You might have missed. You might have not been available for those bits. I made a teleporter and managed to gain access into the Institute. Because the Institute is under the, do you know MIT, the CIT MIT version. Oh, your buddy lived in Boston for a while, so you were exploring. I knew I had to go back for that bit of context, Chess. And I gained access into the Institute, found Sean, and Sean gave me, instead of the fucking bodged thing that we made, Sean gave me an actual teleportation chip that can get me inside the Institute. So all I have to do is click the Institute and go... Oh, it's pretty good. Isn't that not pretty good? Damn! Automod is absolutely chopping Boston right now. You can't see it, but there's 3. Okay. See, I'm worried that at some point I'm going to do something that angers the Institute. Or that maybe angers the Brotherhood, because I'm kind of not truly sold on any of them just yet. Fusro die. It felt like that. It sounded like exactly the same sound effect, didn't it? You need to stop clicking on the links, Stubbler. But you can none of you can any longer click on them yourselves. Automod's just chopping. Okay, where's Sean? He's still above me somewhere. Have you seen this place, Kitten, by the way? You might have done. This is the Institute, look. It did exist. They're making synths in here.
You call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
My apologies, sir. I was issued a defective cleansing unit.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I feel for that synth patroller.
The
Alright.
rest see me as little more than a glorified repairman. But I'm as much a scientist as any of them.
Oh god, look at this.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, I mean, given all parties present?
They don't want me here.
Yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Imagine no drugs wearing off in this awkward-ass meeting. I know. I need to be men-tatted up just to have the intelligence to understand all these long words they're using. Is this place running out of power? Could I destroy their power and just let the Institute fall to pieces?
This really is a matter of importance.
I was about to make a joke about the lights, but then he confirmed that my joke was reality and it wasn't funny anymore. Yeah, but imagine if we could cut the power off and just let the Institute wither. But do I want to let the Institute wither? Oh!
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please. As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me.
Is he dying?
Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise
God, he's dying.
has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No, be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Unit B592 is undergoing the reclamation process as we speak.
Is that a sensible decision?
In case
To have
anyone
me as
didn't
the
mention
leader?
it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
See, here's the problem. I don't know whether it's sensible to put me as leader. Siddle's welcome to the stream. Like, not only from a writing perspective, because that might get explained, but is me being the leader sensible? Like, I don't even know whether I agree with this fucking Institute. Just do it for the lol, Siddle. Oh god, I shouldn't say that, given who usually says that. Like, I still need to come to a decision on whether the Institute are a net positive or a net negative for the Commonwealth. Like, if anything is going to... Oh, I don't know. So they're making synths, right? They're making synthetic humans. The synthetic humans aren't inherently evil. If they go out and they have a job to do, they can be quite ruthless, but that's just programming, right? I mean, I have the power. I would have the power to influence the future, mind, right? That's true. But is the Institute's vision a positive? Like, the whole thing about them going out and reclaiming the synths. I don't agree with the faction being called the Railroad, because I feel like that's irresponsible. But to remove the real-life Railroad from this, the group in this game that go out and capture synths and return runaway ones that are a bit confused and a bit lost, They walk, talk, eat shit, think and drink like humans. But humans don't have kill switches. Humans don't have hidden subroutines. Humans don't have... I think they do so then, yeah, as far as I know. Like, you can compare this discussion to other discussions about in modern day or in the past of our universe. But the one thing that changes here is despite the fact they eat, drink, think and behave like humans, they have an inherent danger within them that no other human ever will. Like, I don't know. They can be controlled, they can be hacked, they can be everything. And it's like, just because the Institute... But then the opposite question is, just because the Institute built them, does that mean... built them to be sentient, does that mean that the sentience that was put in, or the facsimile of sentience, means that they are no longer the responsibility of the Institute, I should say, not the Brotherhood? They probably could, Chaz, but where do you get an X-ray machine now, you know? But even if you know full well that something's a synth, like, even as I'm hanging out with Nick Valentine in Diamond City, I know full well he's a synth, I know exactly who he is, what he is, and I know he's lived as a human for, or a close facsimile to a human for 20 years or whatever it's been. He is still intrinsically linked to the Institute, and there is always the possibility that some switch could flip and all of a sudden he becomes dangerous. Are the Institute right that the synths are their property? Like, if you've got Dustbin and Human here, the synths are in the middle somewhere, but they aren't at the human level, are they? And that sounds reductive, but the very reason why they can never be truly human is because they were created by the Institute at great cost. And you could also then question the fact that the Institute, if their goal is for this to be the future of humanity, what does that end game look like? Like, he hasn't said. It just says that this will be the goal of humanity, and it might be that Bethesda have left that vague intentionally, but I probably don't think so. But it's worth thinking about regardless, right? I think the Institute have very quickly become the most interesting of the factions. But if I can pick which one of these I want to continue with, I assume if I pick the Brotherhood storm the Institute, probably in force. I imagine if I pick the Railroad, I already know that the Railroad have sent me to do sabotage on this place, which I'm not going to do for now, just in case I accidentally lock myself into a path. But if I'm to become the leader of the Institute, I need to make a decision on whether I take any opportunity to sabotage the Institute or just run with it. And that is not a decision I'm near making. Genuine question. Do you think the Institute are a good in the Commonwealth or a bad? Pick the Mo faction. Swatters for everyone. Mo? I don't know. Alright. Sean, let's have a word. I think they're bad, but I didn't always, if that helps. See, it's similar to the question in Fallout 3. Like, everybody's picked up the pieces, and they've worked to rebuild something and get to a state where they're kind of struggling. And they're all ill, they're all turned into ghouls, and nobody's got much food, and struggling to survive. if there was a vision for fixing all of the problems in the Commonwealth, would it be worth sacrificing the current state of the Commonwealth to get to that brighter future? Is that a question, or is it what they could be? What the Institute could be? Like, see, this is a question that we struggled with last time with President Eden's plan in Fallout 3, which was to sacrifice the entire capital wasteland and everybody in it to rebuild it anew under a more hopeful vision. But that's a choice that you can't make on behalf of other people, or you shouldn't make on behalf of other people. But history is absolutely littered with major leaps forward that were at the detriment of others. Like, if everybody was unwilling to sacrifice the present for the future, I wonder where we'd be. But then, that's a big decision. See, I don't know. Right, let me talk to Sean. I might be able to get out of being the leader anyway.
Our
Sean.
advances will, in time, change the world.
I'm sure.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
Yes, it was.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like.
There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment.
That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Anything else? Mass fusion. Speak with Ali Fillmore. I need to talk to Ali Fillmore about the Institute's latest operation. Okay, we'll find out what's going on with this. I did just notice this is a thing, by the way. Director's recordings.
Look, Director, I'm gonna make the same recommendation I did last time. We did everything we could. 4 years dedicated to preserving this Commonwealth provisional government. You've seen the same reports I have. It's falling apart and fast. We need a plan for what happens when that fall is complete. I know some of the other divisions have suggested we just cut off all contact, hide underground and pretend nobody's home. That would, in my opinion, be a mistake. We can't just give up on these people, and with the android program, we don't have to. We'll soon have the capabilities to deploy androids to the surface in great enough numbers to maintain order.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about it, all right? Keep it in mind moving forward.
See, they have plans to use the robots to... But then how much free will do you have if... But then that's just the police and the government anyway, right? But then these people weren't elected. Can you see I'm struggling with this one? Sorry, I'm not quite sure I understand your question, Mindray. No, regard. Alright, let's help them with their power problems. See, what I'm nervous about is, I have a feeling that if I side with one of these factions, I'm going to piss off the others to the point where I'm locked down a path, because that's how these things work, right? So, like, the Institute one that I have currently, not for the Institute, for the Railroad against the Institute, is underground undercover, which for some reason doesn't have a description, but that one is to talk to Tinker Tom and organise actual sabotage within the Institute. I imagine that gets me in trouble with the Institute. This one, I could maybe do Liberty Reprime. This is the one about rebuilding the robot. But if I rebuild the robot for the Brotherhood, are they going to storm? So I can maybe speak to Dr. Lee about that. Okay, let's go down the mass fusion path. Because I think I'm going to start getting options to sabotage the Institute going forward. This is a lot of thinking. It's almost as exhausting as screaming and shouting over what... I guess I should have realised that... Oh no, he's got a hospital bed now. Did he always have a hospital bed? Ah, also Sean's dying. If you're in charge, can you guide them to a path you consider good? Good question, Mindray, yeah. Yeah, maybe.
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
I will. But I don't know if the current path, Mindray, is necessarily bad. Oh, she's here. Hello.
Busy day for you, isn't it?
It is.
Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
What the hell is this operation about?
Hey, relax. We wouldn't send you off without the proper information. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority.
Your presence here is a great gift. Not just to Father, but to all of us.
Allie.
Busy day for you, isn't it?
Fuck.
Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
What the hell is this operation about?
Hey, relax. We wouldn't send you off without the proper information. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
I did have a feeling I'd be going to the mass fusion building at some point.
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I could handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech sensitive, it's old. Look, I'll take care of it. You just make sure I come back in one piece.
I don't like companions. There's offence taken. You're the boss now. Kick her down the stairs. No, I'm the vice boss at the moment. I could still get in trouble from my own son.
No way. You're not going. You'd be a liability.
Well, that's about the most insulting thing I've heard in a while.
Says you.
Okay, you're on your own then. Good luck. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and they'll get you over to mass fusion in a flash. Pun sort of intended.
Oh, relay to mass fusion or inform the Brotherhood. This is a... Oh! We're off again! So I have to race them to the... Wait. If they're rebuilding Liberty Prime, which is the giant robot from Fallout 3, if they're rebuilding Liberty Prime, I bet they need the agitator. And if they need the agitator, and... Bend Sean over your knee. Okay. The Institute, I'm wholly unsure about whether their motives are the best for the Commonwealth. The Brotherhood, on the other hand, are a bit militaristic, and I don't like the whole exploiting the farmers for war supplies that they've been doing while they've been here. But the Brotherhood are only interested in using technology to its wisest. God, these are difficult choices. I have no real positive or negative. I mean, when you put it like that, mind, right? Yeah. Either we... Let's try and think of it this way. If the Brotherhood got their goal, they would be an enormous military that aims to protect the Commonwealth from ghouls and super mutants. They think the super mutants and the and the synths are hubris from mankind. The Brotherhood was have us eliminate... if they got their end goal, they'd have us eliminate all super mutants, all ghouls, and they would become a ginormous military outfit that aims to protect the people of the Commonwealth. And they've shown no real signs of exploitation other than making the farmers help with the war effort. They've never asked me to kill somebody I didn't feel needed killed. They've never asked me to lie or cheat or steal. They're in fact very honourable in that regard. But they would kill Sean and destroy the Institute with holy fire and a giant robot. An even simpler question is giant robot or not a giant robot? The flip side is the Institute. Now the Institute would take down the railroad, which, as I think misguided as they might be, are good people. The Institute would destroy the Brotherhood and would start policing the Commonwealth with their own robots instead. See, I don't know why maybe the Minutemen aren't actually a faction that you can side with at the end. Again, if you know if they are or aren't, please don't tell me. If you had to pick between the Brotherhood or the Institute, what would you pick? Oh, this choice. Because this feels like I'm choosing now, doesn't it? Please don't mansplain this to us all. Harry, welcome to the stream. Good morning. You'd be happy to know it's a public holiday in the UK today. I mean, I could go and speak to the Brotherhood now. But if I tell the Brotherhood, does that not actively betray the Institute? Maybe I go to the Institute. Brotherhood. Maybe I go tell Maxon that they're planning to get the... I'm kind of leaning towards siding with the Institute, but then when it comes to like recovering synths and stuff, I don't like their actions. At this point, I just think all Mondays in the UK are holidays. I've not been drunk for 14 years today. There's no shades of grey, though, not with the Brotherhood. So you're against the Brotherhood, mind, right? Your GDP is in shambles and you're taking another break, Kitten. I am riled up. Thank you, Kitten. It was not really a major problem, but 14 years is a long time. I just realised it was this bank holiday. And I've been with I've been with Enemy Road now for 14 years as well. It was quite an instrumental day. I'm against the Brotherhood specifically because of Maxon. What's his name? Elder Maxon? I think he's Elder Maxon, yeah. Yeah, he's kind of the face of it, right? But I kind of want to go there and been on a break since the 25th of June. Motherhood is my job now. And I bet it's 10 times harder than your previous one. Grow some lay some rail track. Alright. I've got to say the NHS is doing everything at the moment, yeah. I could teleport to Mass Fusion now, but I don't know whether I want to go and... Seems really into himself. Maybe he's using the Brotherhood for his own reasons, or maybe I'm coming up with something to hate him more. But he isn't the leader of the Brotherhood, right? He's just the leader of the force that's currently in the Commonwealth. Like Elder Maxon. No, Elder Lyons and Sarah Lyons and stuff from Fallout 3 were very nice, very pleasant people. He's just the leader of this wing, I think. And as far as I can tell, they're acting different to their orders. A week or two, maybe, Harry, yeah, possibly more, I don't know. Kind of against anyone who thinks sacrificing someone else for the sake of the future is the right plan. Yeah, that's the Institute. Yeah. But is that the Institute? It maybe isn't. The Brotherhood think the super mutants, the ghouls, and the Institute need to be removed. The Railroad are just interested in liberating runaway synths. The Minutemen are kind of a grassroots for the people kind of organisation. Please let me get a new name. Yes. There's a rogue on the server there, kitten called Enemy Rogue. It's an orc female that butchers everybody, and it's been decided that that's let me in, please, thank you. Asking so I don't watch Endgame. Yeah, well, I'll let you know, Harry, when we finish. If only some real-world group existed that hunted down an ethnic group, used them for labour, and we know they were evil, that could make... Has any of the factions in this hunted down an ethnic group, or a group, and used them for labour? What did you do to her? She's just better than all of us, that's all. Isn't that what Dima did in what sense? Sorry, Chaz. Sorry, everybody, if you wanted to see shooty, and this is an interesting decision. Is the Railroad all about stopping the Institute from hunting down synths in the wild when they don't do what they are told? Yes. But as I say, I'm very... I think it's extremely irresponsible of Bethesda to call this group the Railroad, because it means that the very, 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 very stark differences between the synths and the real-life people the Railroad were helping get too clogged together. And I think it's irresponsible to have real-world sort of historical and political stuff dragged into it, because the synths are very, very different to that. I was saying before how, like, despite... Like, one was dehumanizing something. Like, the real-world version was about the dehumanization of humans. But this is about the humanization of non-humans. And despite, no matter how much you try and humanize the synths, they are still full of technology, full of hidden subroutines, full of, like... do you know what I mean? They have a very real reality. And they've got a very good facsimile of sentience, but that is entirely down to the people that are looking to keep them in-house. It's strange. It's not as cut and dry as that, I don't think. Oh, sacrificing someone for the future, Chaz. Yeah, true. A bit on a smaller scale. Can you make synths that are truly free? Exactly, yeah. I don't think they can. Because all of the synths, no matter how much they feel and eat and walk and talk and shit like humans, have reset codes that the Institute know very well. They can be recalled, they can be shut down, they can be turned, they can be wiped. Like, this is... Saying that, if we were to free all of the synths currently in or off the belt, then destroy the Institute, then while they will never be truly human, they can at least live out the rest of their time. Maybe Mindrake, yeah. But then that would mean that I would have to join the Institute to then start to... Because no matter how much I kind of respect the Railroad for trying to liberate the synths, I do feel like, in this instance, obviously removing the real Railroad from the discussion, I do feel like that's kind of short-sighted. That's idealistic to the point of naivety, I think, to a degree. Obviously, it's still a very noble thing to want to do, but whether or not it's... Oh, I don't know. This is interesting. Mina, welcome to the stream. I've got a big decision to make and I'm fretting. Here's a question then. Would I be better in charge of the Institute, using the moral choices to straighten things out, or in charge of the Railroad? Then again, I can't be in charge of the Railroad, can I? That's not on the table. Maybe me in charge of the Institute. But then if I take... if I side with the Institute, then what if it immediately starts saying, right now, go kill all the Brotherhood, go kill all the Minutemen? The Minutemen are the confusing one in this for me. You know what? I'm not going to the mass fusion building yet. I'm going to go and speak to the Brotherhood. Because I think the Brotherhood are going to tell me, if I speak to that lady, to go and get the same chip. I'm going to the CIT rooms. I'm going to go speak to the Brotherhood. Sounds like a lifetime of unpleasant politics trying to do the right thing. At least it's your sacrifice. Exactly. If it's me... And I mean, the game probably doesn't account for this, right? But we can make the decision as if it would. If we had to put our decisions onto Suski, then it feels like a relatively responsible person. But then I am... Oh. Maybe you ran out of time to partner with the Minutemen. Maybe. Maybe I only had 60 seconds, Chaz. Alright. Is it still daylight? It's fucking... What's this? Yeah, the moon's up. I spent so long stood in there that Suski's nearly starved to death. Okay, let's go tell the Brotherhood. Let's go and speak to the Brotherhood about the progression with the Liberty Prime thing, right? And then if the Brotherhood tell me I need to go and find the same thing, then I know that the choice needs to be made. If I was to ask you to have a one-word answer, would you side with, out of the two, Brotherhood or Institute? I'm genuinely curious. Neither of them seem like the perfect answer, do they? Thanks, kitten. Yeah.
Huh?
Jake? Who's Jake? Hello? Yeah, I suppose you played the game before, right? Saying that I'm with you, I've got no idea, yeah. Right, let's go to the Brotherhood anyway. We'll speak to Max. We ask a question and complain when we answer. True. That was maybe irresponsible of me. Right then, to the Pridwin. I'll go see what the whole robot thing looks like. I kind of like the idea of if I was to remove morals and choices and personal relationships. It would be dramatic to watch the Institute get set fire to by a giant robot, but I don't know. Remind me again what the Institute wants to do exactly? So the Institute, it's hard to know what their plans are going forward because I don't really have that much of a knowledge. Also, Owen, welcome to the stream. Also, if anybody has answers to our theories or questions based on knowledge of the game, please don't help us. We're trying to work this out completely blind. You have more influence choosing the Institute, see? Yeah. But then if the Institute turns around and says, I want you to go and destroy the Minutemen, for example, and I can't go forward, mind, right, then I would feel bad in at that juncture. I have all the answers. True. Siddles among many are absolutely very knowledgeable about this game, but are keeping quiet on it. The Institute will under your direction. Well, I don't know. As far as I can tell, Chaz, the Institute think that synthetic humans or synthetically, or what's the word? Bionically enhanced humans are probably the future for humanity. The Minutemen have always struck me as a faction with no real long-term goals. Like, it's mostly just to keep safe and protect each other and have a network of protection. The Brotherhood kind of... They're against super mutants because super mutants were created by humans. They're against the synths because the synths were created by humans. They see both as being a pox on civilization. I've said that they don't like ghouls, but I don't know if that's true. It's probably not true. Because the ghouls aren't exactly the two vertebrates here? I've never seen two there before. Yeah. I don't like any of them. It's like the Brotherhood are too aggressive. The Institute are too sinister. The Railroad seem too naive. Oh. Don't they give you missions to wipe out ghoul-infested areas? They did, but that was more to just liberate technology. Actually, they did, Chaz. Yeah, you're right. There was a lot that was just kill them to kill them, right? Right, let me go speak to Dr. Lee. I think she's on the prison. We'll speak to Dr. Lee, who's the one who... She was the one who helped deliver Merle from the previous game, don't forget. I love this shit, though. This is what I like the most about these games, is sat thinking about this stuff. So until the Brotherhood want me to...
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources. As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Naraya and her team. Any violation of this policy will result in severe discipline.
Until the Brotherhood actively ask me to work against one of the others, I guess I'll keep going until we get to a point where it feels like I am at a turning point. The Brotherhood seem like we are the way, except everyone else needs to die. Kind of, yeah. At least the Institute seems to be trying to do something to improve places. That they are. Oh, I keep bending towards the Institute. I suppose at some point we're going to have to make a decision, but I'll see. Right, Dr. Lee, talk to me about this giant robot the Brotherhood are planning to use to cleanse the Institute.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've kept my end of the bargain.
Do I convince her to help? To be honest, in a selfish way, I could line up all of these factions to be ready to attack the other, and then it's just a case of me choosing, right? And I suppose having... I don't convince her to help if she doesn't want to.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
I see coloured text and see... You just want to press it immediately. Zothan, welcome back. Zothan, this has been a headfuck this stream so far. We're still yet to make this decision.
Why won't you help us with Liberty Prime?
I originally left the Brotherhood because I was tired of being stepped on and used. First, there was the water purification project, designed to freely benefit the entire Capital Wasteland. Even though the Brotherhood allowed it to be activated, they wanted to control it. But that wasn't enough. They forced me to help design Liberty Prime. Turned my work into a weapon of war. I had enough, so I left. It's as simple as that.
Help us end the Institute's greed.
All those people dying in the Commonwealth while I was surrounded by food, medicine, and comfort. How could I be so blind to the Institute's greed? Oh, you really know how to push my buttons, don't you? Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
That is an angle I never considered before. The Institute have been sitting pretty down there, but then that's part of it, right? The Institute was sitting pretty down there with all the food and all the resources while everybody else was starving, but they had the goal to eventually
Being the
get...
director of the Institute is a serious commitment. I hope you understand.
Shush! They had the goal to get the Commonwealth to a position where everybody could be healthy and everybody could be good. They saw the sacrifice of those on the surface as worth it. Very much like Eden did before.
Wow, Dr. Lee, that was sure difficult to bend your arm.
I know.
Did you learn nothing from the Capital Wasteland?
I didn't even need a speech check. I just said, you didn't realise the Institute was fat and greedy, and she's like, yeah, no, actually, yeah, true. Hey, you're always going to run into those moments, though, aren't you? Sothan, you cheat. Right. If Proctor Ingram knows that now that she's going to help, let's go speak to Proctor Ingram. I'm going to keep going until one of these missions looks like it's actively going against either the Institute or what.
There's nothing better than being boots on the ground.
True dance. Excuse me, everybody. Oh. Dougie, welcome to the stream. Yes, for everybody that didn't see the climax to the Worm Olympics, the link is above. For those that would like to watch the highlights, it's only like 25-30 minutes, but it's quite good. All of you look like idiots and or heroes during that video. Dougie, good morning. Okay. Yeah, keep pressing on.
Got that scar on his face. Going one-on-one with the death claw.
So where is he? He's down here somewhere. He's below somewhere. How is he below? Oh, he isn't. Okay. Has the quest changed? Still Liberty reprimed. And I still need the thing for Virgil, don't I? I promised Virgil I'd get him the serum that cured his mutification, or whatever you call it. Just got done with a bike ride, pulling both my girls to daycare. Took you an hour of riding and 831 calories. You can treat yourself now, Dougie, to something calorific. Okay. Oh God, it's look. This is new. I mean, tell me you people don't want to see this thing. Fully built. Rampage into the Institute and smash it to pieces. There is a part of my kind of... that would like to see it just to see it. I don't know whether it would be the best thing for the Commonwealth. God, this does feel like Fallout 3. Okay, Proctor Ingram. Dr. Lee's on board.
Proctor Ingram, the Institute wants me to get something called a beryllium agitator from
shit.
the ruins of mass fusion.
A beryllium agitator? I seem to remember reading an old technical document on those once, but I only thought they were theoretical. It must be pretty darn important if they're sending you to find one. You know, if we head over to mass fusion right now, we may be able to get the device before the Institute does.
Uh-oh.
That's if you don't mind a little company, of course.
Why would you want to go?
Are you kidding me? Mass fusion was on the cutting edge of atomic technology. And considering there hasn't been much in the way of engineering advancements lately, that makes it a goddamn gold mine. I'm not gonna miss an opportunity like that.
No way. You're staying here.
Hey, I might be walking around with metal rods shoved into my spine, but I can still take care of myself.
Do I have a choice?
You're the boots on the ground around here. I'm just a glorified mechanic. If you don't want me to go, I'll stay behind. But you won't be making my holiday list this year.
Forget it, Ingram. It's too dangerous.
Fine. Have it your way. I just hope you don't bring back a paperweight by mistake. Grab whatever gear you need and head up to the flight deck. But don't take too long. This could be your best chance at beating the Institute to the punch.
Ah, this is the new fucking... Wait, Proctor Ingram, stop.
Proctor Ingram.
Hope you're geared up. Otherwise, this is gonna be a short trip.
But I needed to talk to her about Liberty Prime. Why won't it let me... What have I done? It says speak to Proctor Ingram about Liberty Prime, but I'm going to have to do the raid on Mass Fusion. This might be our choice again.
You need to get over to Mass Fusion as soon as you can.
So now I can't continue the Liberty Prime stuff until we've completed Mass Fusion, which is that building right there as far as I know. I do like my Godzilla-like battles. Oh no, I don't want to make this choice. Gantry control area. Current Liberty Prime status. All offline. It runs on one fusion core. Work report. Now that all the crates have been unloaded and I'm looking at the wreckage of Liberty Prime, I'm just starting to grasp the daunting task ahead. Maxon doesn't just want him restored, he wants me to make improvements on the original design. I have all of the schematics from the Citadel's databanks and I've been studying them ever since we left the capital wasteland. I just hope I can get all the work done in time. Ooh. Work is progressing at a rapid pace. My engineering team is doing a hell of a job refitting his damaged parts. Unfortunately, the metal work and electrical wiring and limb assembly, all of that's the easy part. The real problem with his power system. I've shorted out 2 CPUs already and they don't exactly grow on trees. If I can't work these power problems out, Prime won't be any more than a pretty metal statue. I don't know, I've just had a thought. The Brotherhood... If I'm already in charge of the Institute, there's a chance I could become in charge of the Brotherhood.
Glad to see you've returned safely from the Institute, sister.
Thank you. Like, would it not be a good situation to have me in charge of the Brotherhood? Slowing down the negative sides of... like guerrilla battles. That's what Sito liked. Like, let the Institute continue as they're continuing, but I'd be in charge of the Brotherhood to stop them from causing problems. No. Ah! I'm going to have to do mass fusion, aren't I? We're going to have to make a choice. It's the same. Yeah. Oh god, have I got stuck inside this lady? Oh god. Sorry, ma'am. That was a... I'm sorry. God, I'm so conflicted. Shush, you didn't hear anything.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Right. Write the word Institute or Brotherhood. Help me make this decision. Ah! That's the mass fusion building, as far as I can tell. It's near... it's near Good Neighbour. I've walked past it a few times. Look at you people, you're as useless as I am in this decision. Stop. I could approach as a neutral, maybe? Say, excuse me, Gwynblade, is he here? Has he snuck in and I've not noticed him? Ah... Oh, brother, I see. Kid. Jokes are better when you explain them. Jokes are better when your audience gets them. I don't have the clap button anymore, I removed it. I'm kind of leaning towards the Institute instead of the Brotherhood. Like, if Preston has something to say about this, then I'd maybe go with Preston, but apparently Preston doesn't. I mean, despite the fact the Brotherhood have a big robot, I should probably side with my son and side with... If the Brotherhood were removed from the map, the Institute could continue pretty much unmolested apart from the railroads scraping a few off the top. If the Institute were removed from the wasteland, the Brotherhood would move on, and the synths could go about their lives. The Brotherhood are only here because of the Institute and the signal they received early in the game. If the railroad were removed from the map, nothing would change much. If the Minutemen were removed from the map, nothing would change much. I think you got to decide. I still like power generation over a giant robot, if the girls are honest. Yeah, well, the power generation is not to be shared among the rest of the Commonwealth. It is just for the Institute. Like, wider Boston and the Northern Commonwealth aren't going to benefit from that power until the Institute finally reveal their plan. I don't even think even if I'm in charge, Kin, it's just a local reactor to power the school or the Institute. I really wish there was like a Minutemen solution. Then there might be, but if there is, I've not found it yet, so don't confirm or deny. Yeah, Mindra, as far as I can tell, it's just... The mass fusion mission is just to... just to power the school. Oh, I'm sorry. I really don't know what to do. I don't know whether it's good that I don't know what to do or bad. But I can't decide. It's like every time I try and lean towards one, I'm completely neutral on it. And it doesn't feel like I have any kind of weight in any direction. The Brotherhood's plan for the future is to eradicate all what they deem inhumane uses of technology. And the Institute's plan for the future is to replace or to augment humanity with synthetic humans. But both of those are clearly at odds. Now, the third option is the Railroad. That is to destroy the Institute from within. We could go with the third option, but I'd need to do mass fusion now. What do you think? There is the third option, which is to skip mass fusion and I think go and do this. But if this does lead to me being at war with... let's go speak to the Railroad. See what they've got to say. Because I seem to be getting a lot of missions up to the point of dramatically pissing off another faction. But at least the Railroad are not at that point yet. So let's go speak to the Railroad. Find out what they've got to say. Fucking hell, this game, honestly. I'm not sure, Mindra. All I know is that they said that their reactor is failing. So they need to get the reactor up and running. And I would have done that mission at any point. Their power situation is failing, so they need to get a reactor underground that was designed experimentally for the good of the Commonwealth. Wait until you piss off the Valheim faction. They're already too late, yeah. Because I have a feeling, like, I had a suspicion last week, or last time we played, where it feels like a situation where you can accidentally side with a faction. And I want, after the fucking shit show that was the end of Fallout 3, I want our decision to actually be our decision instead of something we've accidentally done, because that, I really didn't like when that happened in Fallout 3. So, it might be a bit frustrating this for anybody watching that's played the game before, but it feels like the decision needs to be taken seriously, right? Mass fusion now seems good, but who knows? It does, but I need to pick a side that I approach for it, right? I need to go to the mass fusion building either by teleporting from the Institute, because it's actually actively saying we will take you there, so I assume this is me going, like, I either get there via the Brotherhood Vertibird, or I go there via the Institute's teleportation. So I assume that is me kind of picking a side, right? And I need to pick the side, either the Institute or the Brotherhood, because I would be actively working against the other in full view. So this might be a pivotal moment. But the Institute and the Railroad have nothing to do with it. Sorry, the Minutemen and the Railroad have nothing to do with this just yet. So I'm going to go speak to the Railroad now, because I had a decision to either pick the Railroad or pick the Minutemen on a mission earlier. I don't know if the Minutemen and the Railroad are maybe a faction that you need to... Like, there's like a separate choice of factions. I don't know, there's maybe primary and secondary ones. Regardless, this is interesting as dicks, though, right? I like this. This is cool. Even if I've not fired a bullet yet in the entire stream. I always assumed you had to side one out of all of them. Yeah, well, it might still be that way, Chaz, but I'm kind of... Yeah, I'm looking to be sure. Can you be the Railroad's inside man in the Institute? Yes, I think that's what I'm going to go speak to Tinker Tom now, because Tinker Tom said that I could be... Sorry, speaking to Tinker Tom is starting what I think is going to eventually be me stealthing my way into the Institute or doing inside work. Because there is a possibility that I could be both an Institute worker for the Institute. Maybe that's how this works. You either pick Brotherhood or Institute and then pick the backup faction. Like if I picked primary Brotherhood and secondary Minutemen, I could have the Brotherhood of Steel in charge of the whole place, but have them not exploiting the farmers and use their military resources to have some kind of cohesion. Is it this place that's radioactive? I think it is. Like, I could have the Brotherhood in charge, but working together with the local farming populace to both feed the Brotherhood and keep the... Do you know what I mean? Or I could be Institute primary and the secondary be the Railroad, where I could, if a synth wants to leave, for example, they are given support by the Institute. Like, that would be perfect. That might be the situation. Or if it was like Institute primary and Minutemen secondary, the Minutemen could 12 PM, let's go... Yeah, because I need to sleep, don't I? Let's get quite a lot of sleep. We'll go until 5 AM. If it was Institute... Yeah. That could be how this works. We'll see. Okay. It's a brand new morning. We're out at County Crossing. It's time for the midstream break, so I'm going to have a quick drink and I'm going to eat some stuff. And then we'll go speak to the Railroad after this. I've not fired a single bullet or taken a single shred of health, but if we're about to go and storm the mass fusion building, that's not going to be like that forever. I like this though, this is cool. Am I out of food? I am actually out of food. One bram, hang on. Let me just cook up this bram and eat really quick. Could people hear the clicking when I scroll, by the way? Can you hear that? You can, Kit. Good, well, you've just fallen for my trap. Kitten's in charge of the midstream break. I will see you all in 2 minutes. If Suski dies, it's Kitten's fault. Bring it back. got her. Chased her off, look. Fuck that guy. I don't see no burn to the ground, Chaz. I hope you find a path that doesn't leave me feeling like all the choices were true. I think we might have to go on faith, mind, right, really. Right, what's in this can? Oi. We might have to go on faith that, like, I don't think we can pick the entire path going forward, can we? We're going to have to pick based on what we feel is possible with, you know what I mean? Mindright says tropical, Kitten says lemonade, Mina says a ginger beer. Chaz says a can. Be more specific, you animal. I have no doubt whichever path you choose, you will second guess it. I mean, that's the best way to be, in my opinion, right? Alkarion says Diet Coke. Dougie says lemonade. Let's go speak to the railroad. Kitten, you thief. Oh, a can made of can. Thank you, Chaz. Oh, that Brahman's having a rest, look. Alright, mate. Yeah? Yeah. I was here first. Kitten with the caps. I guess the question is, mind, right? What path feels like we are more able to influence in a positive direction? That might be the Institute. You know very well it's my guess kit, but I can share. Ducky's trying to claim ownership. For that guy. What's going on? Somebody's attacking the Constitution again. Just raiders. Just good old basic raiders. Let's fire a bullet in anger for the first time in today's stream. Lovely. There you go, I've killed someone. I've got engaged in combat, Team 2. You can't complain. Exactly, Alkarion, that's why the choices are so good, right? But if the negative choices mostly affect the raider population or some people we don't care for or don't feel like deserve help over others, then I'd be fine with that. The answer is... Dougie. Dougie and Kitten are both correct. I went and shit on Kitten by tricking her into being in charge of the midstream break. She comes back and does that. Ruins out my finesse on day one. Forgot it was prediction day again and didn't stop my bike ride to get my guess in. Well, for the first 9... Hang on, a bit of gentleman's rearranging. Ah! Yeah. What was I going to say? It probably wasn't important. Let's see if the railroad then. If the railroad don't have any options for us, I think if we was to base this decision on who is most likely to be able to be manipulated into doing the right thing, then that is the Institute. There might be a very real possibility that we can get into the Institute. We've already been offered to become the leader of it from Sean. We can help Sean to his comfortable death, or maybe find a way to fix him, and then might be able to work in a system where if a synth wants to leave the Institute, they can go. That might be a thing. I might be able to Great Mentats my way into a whole new Institute. But that would involve potentially working against the Brotherhood. And do I want to anger the guys with a massive robot? Given that I think it's... Who's on for the chop guess at the moment? 38? Given that Augur for the Greens would get 3 points. Let's go speak to the Railroad anyway. The Railroad are the ones that liberate synths that want out of the Institute, don't forget. Just for a little bit of context. I absolutely love shit like this. I love it. This stuff's cool, right? What I really should have done if I wanted to play the game super properly is just Googled which ending gets me the best reward and just done that one. Oh, what a fool. Then again, we already have good rewards from just knowing these factions, don't we? Approaching the railroad base. I think Drummer Boy's going to come up to me and say that Pam needs a word. I should probably listen to that, to be honest. Regardless, this is getting spicy, and I'm here for it. I need some food, but these are all synths, aren't they? They're not going to help me. Drummer Boy, hello.
Desdemona has an op for you.
She does? Is this just a Radiant quest?
Till my shift ends. We've got an emergency. Glory spotted a courser near Dayton Safe House. We were hoping Bunker Hill bought us some time, but the Institute's continuing to dismantle our operation.
Is the situation that bad?
Whenever we spot a courser, everyone hides. We hide deep, we hide long, until we know we're safe. We've never stayed around to see how fast the Institute can find and kill us all. So we're treading new ground here.
All that if you spot a single courser?
It sounds extreme, but we've paid dearly for that bit of wisdom. Every time a courser is spotted, death and destruction follows.
Go on.
It gets worse. Ticonderoga Safe House has gone dark, and I need you to check it out. Hopefully this is a milk run. But if you do find a courser there, kill it. If there's no survivors, then your cover remains intact.
Is this really worth risking my cover?
Glory needs to evacuate Dayton, and you're the only other heavyweight.
This. Marzak, thank you for 57 months. 1 second.
We have, and if we don't use you now, soon there won't be any railroad left.
Oh, what do I do here? Marzak, thank you very much for 57 months. Good afternoon. Are you well? Fancy showing up to the Doomhaus on a bank holiday Monday? I appreciate the sub. Enjoy 30 days of no ads.
A response would be appreciated.
Desdemona, quiet.
I could be walking straight into a trap.
That's a distinct possibility. Here's hoping that they're just late checking in. Good luck. Glory, pick your team.
I could use the dock.
Need something?
Mr. Smiley too.
Done. Grab anything you need from Tinker Tom.
Anything?
It's not open season yet, but take what you need.
Oh, I will.
Everyone, we may have to evac on a moment's notice. Stay alert.
Everywhere I go, I just start shit I didn't mean to start. What's this now? Operation Ticonderoga. Coursers have been spotted in the field, which means trouble. Desdemona has asked me to check on Ticonderoga Safe House, which has gone dark. Hopefully the Institute hasn't found them. I am the Institute now. I'm the leader of the Institute. Am I well? I don't know at this point. I'm going to say sure.
Watch your 6 out there.
Okay. I need to go speak to Pam. Let me go speak to Pam. I'm so flustered. Is there anything specific, Mazak? Or anything new, I should say?
Are you injured? It's a one.
Right, Pam. A word.
Pam.
Agent, a new DIA cache has been identified. Assistance requested in recovery.
Maybe later.
Timetable for this task is not critical. Location of cache being transmitted to your Pip-Boy. Conversation terminated.
Oh god, that looks like that charge card I took.
Tinker Tom's
right.
Cooking up something. I hope it goes better than last time.
Right, let me speak to Tinker Tom about the potential to... I'm so flustered. All this stuff I assume is going to fail if I do go against one of the factions, right? So if I was to like fully side with the Institute, I imagine all of these Railroad Brotherhood quests are going to fail. Do me a favour, go look at your perks and look at Animal Friend under the Charisma tree. I do have 1 rank of it, Siddles, I think. Yeah. Just 1. With your gun, aim any to below your level and gain a chance to pacify. Yeah, a couple of days ago I was getting ready for work. What, further down as in through the perk? Incite attack and successfully pacify an animal. And Wasteland Whisper is the same to do to humans, right? Is that here? Master the post-apocalypse. Aim any wasteland creature below your level. Oh no, yeah, that's to do it to like anything other than animals, right? A couple of days ago, I was getting ready for work, felt really lightheaded, looked at my girlfriend and was like, damn, I don't feel too good. Blinked and went on the floor. She had to phone 999. I just passed out and started fitting, which hasn't happened before, so that was interesting. What have they put it? What have they put that down to, Mazak? That sounds pretty serious. Oh yeah, why get Animal Friend and not if that encapsulates animals as well? I guess if that's Charisma 9, that's a very high, almost max rank perk, so you can get a much smaller version of it that does less, I guess. It's like a budget version. But yeah, if I could already unlock Wasteland Whisperer, then there'd be no point in going for that, would there? True. Right, Tinker Tom, talk to me.
Oh, man, you were actually there? Inside the belly of the beast? No time for that, though. Let's set you up to contact Patriot. I got here one genuine Tinker Time special. Just load her up onto a holotape, plug her into any Institute terminal, and execute.
Upload encrypted message on any Institute terminal.
I traded some lead with a courser outside Dayton. Watch your 6 out there.
Do you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to side with the Institute. Because there might be a way, if I side with the Institute, now I've been given the leadership, I might be able to stop them from... I might be able to do the Railroad's job for them and let synths leave if they want to. I don't think the Railroad would be too much in trouble if I was to side with the Institute, but the Brotherhood, that would be a different story. There might even be a world where I can talk to the Brotherhood and have them... have them back down. Maybe, like... If I was to try and negotiate peace, if that was to be an option, I could probably negotiate peace from the position of the Institute more than I could the Brotherhood. Oh, wait. If I was in the Brotherhood, the Institute sounds more like... Oh, I don't know. I think that happens when you get out of bed and your blood pressure drops. So you had a fit alongside one of those things. But they did call it something that had a name at least, Mazak, right? Damn, that sucks, though. Is it linked to any of your other issues? Is there any objections to me siding with the Institute with the hopes of being able to... A convulsive syncope, that's what it's called. And it's brand new to your situation. Shit. Right, genuine question. Is there any objections to me siding with the Institute with the hopes of being able to positively influence from within? You're good with that mind, right, yeah? If it backfires on it, it backfires on it, but I don't think... But that would mean that I have to actively wage war with the Brotherhood. And if I actively wage war against the Brotherhood, if I can't talk my way out of that, I might have to face Liberty Prime. But then, if I get this piece, if that piece is actually instrumental in getting Liberty Prime up and running, then I won't have to... Ooh. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, I'm nervous again. I'm trying as hard as I can to second guess as much as I can. I really wish there was a Minutemen option, but the Minutemen are just dead quiet in all of this. I think they're just like a part of the fucking settlement building tutorial, the Institute. The Minutemen. Ah, alright, let me go over here, let me go to here, let me go to here then. Apparently it can happen to literally anyone. I've had things in the past in like intense moments of kind of dizziness and that kind of thing where I've had to sit down.
That rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Not gone out altogether, but been close. Maybe. Or it can be heart issues and stuff as well. It's like exactly that, but you went all the way, yeah. Shit. Well, that's good then. If it's just a common thing that can happen to anybody, I suppose it's not pointing to anything super dangerous, as traumatic as it was in the moment, right? Do we storm mass fusion on behalf of the Institute? Are you good with it, Mind Right? If this decision backfires, it backfires, I suppose. Let me sleep. You convulsed as well. I bet it scared the cats, yeah.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Don't mind. I'll carry on now. Alright. So it goes. Exactly. So it goes. Thank you, Billy. I am now heading to the mass fusion building. The Institute is after something called a beryllium agitator from the ruins of mass fusion. I should relay there as soon as possible. It is time to go to war with the Brotherhood. Socks and Biscuit wouldn't leave me alone afterwards, like constantly meowing me awake and shit and sitting sniffing your face. They know, don't they? Let's work against the Brotherhood.
Very well, I'll schedule it in.
I'm fucking nervous. I've also got no food. Just realised. Are we ready? Plenty of bullets. Somebody immediately gets the reference. I've read Vonnegut. Relaying to mass fusion will make you a permanent enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel. Oh dear. Are we ready? We're about to choose our endgame path, I believe. Notice it doesn't say an enemy of the Minutemen or the Railroad. At least I was given a heads up, Alkirion, yeah. Are you ready then? Chaz, are you ready? Is everybody ready? Don't do it, says Dougie. They're the most useful. Oh no, I won't get fucking vertibirds anymore. For the record, I really hope this playthrough also ends with a time segment that you can fill. Am I willing to sacrifice the vertibirds? Back to what? I mean, I have got the teleport back into town, haven't I? Yeah, I failed all the Brotherhood quests. I am now at war with the Brotherhood. CCK, good morning. Welcome to the stream. No more fast travel hacks for you, mister. Oh! Fucking hell, this feels a bit serious. But I haven't upset the other two. Have you noticed? The Minutemen. The Railroad. Why am I failing all the... Wow, we are high up, by the way. I do need to, by the way. I need to get the thing from Virgil.
Come here. Let me end your suffering.
I'm actually fighting. I'm actively fighting the brother. I'm in trouble. Fine, it's fine. Another Brotherhood soldier. Okay. Oh, this feels bad. Time to fight some mechs. Yeah, true. Don't shoot on them barrels or I'll die. Still in danger. The guy there. Concentrated fire. That was a miss. Why have we got the fancy camera? Okay, I'm on fire, but that's fine. I wonder how interaction with dance. Well, dance is on the Pridwin, and that's just an active war zone for me at the moment now. I just can't go back to him. Whenever you say the Minuteman, it reminds me of G-Man.
For the Brotherhood.
Okay, come down here and fight me then. Okay, sorry to get rid of those danger areas in case I get ambushed.
Lost visual.
This is just a scribe, there's no reason to worry. I'm in here for a piece of technology. .10mm ammo would be nice, 308, anything of the sort. Oh, they're hot. Shrill good morning, welcome to the stream. Maybe your face will go now. Fucking got him. There's no coming back from that, Ches. Oh, this hurts. What if I have to kill Dance? Right, I'm in mass fusion because I need a piece of technology. It's fine. I've got no food, but I'm alright for everything else. Maybe I'll find some cake or something while we're out here. Oh, damn, look. The Commonwealth we know and love. That Concord. No, what is that? Is that... That's Corvega, isn't it? Concord's in that direction somewhere. Shrill, are you well? I work for the Institute now. I'm a company man. No, I don't work for the Institute. I am the Institute. I'm the leader of this fucking place. We've taken the lift down. Is that what's happening? Back upstairs. If Dance dies, he dies. I mean, yeah. True. As well as I can be. Glad to hear it, Shrill. I've just picked my destiny, it feels like. Okay, that looks very radioactive. Is this Raddy?
I don't see the beryllium agitator anywhere. They must have moved it.
Balls. Okay. Assuming this computer will tell us where. Oslo's office recording.
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
Don't tell me to calm down, Carl. When we started designing the beryllium agitator, you said it would be for the benefit of mankind. Instead, I find out that you have been planning on turning it over to the military all along. You lied to me.
Don't give me that high and mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately? There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since when did science start taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl? Money? Political favors? A goddamn medal?
That's enough. Like it or not, when the testing cycle is completed, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington. Now, you have two choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
You better not have sent it to Washington. I don't fancy going all the way to the capital wasteland. You appear to be highly invulnerable at this point, mowing down entire bases full of soldiers. I am ridiculously high level, shrill, yeah. Okay, Executive Research Lab Terminal. This should tell us where to go, right? Bang this for me, everybody. Give it a bang. Bang! Pink name if you get it right first try. Bazak, stop with the terrorism. Easy green look.
Hello, I am still here. I must have Stockholm Syndrome. Or Yorkshire Syndrome.
You got Yorkshire Syndrome, it's true. Easy Green, thank you for 44 months. That is exactly 4 years. Amazing. Easy Green, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it as always. Thank you all for the subs today. Mazak, get that stuff out of my fucking face. Watch Mazak get a pink name here. Mazak's gone Robert, so he's the candidate. If this is correct, he gets a pink name in Discord. It was not, and I've double-clicked it like an idiot. Right, 2 likenesses. Could it be Departs? Nope. Could it be Hammers? S is correct, but nothing else. Could it be Sounded? The O is correct, but nothing else. Could it be Granite? The T is correct, but nothing else. Could it be Council? The O is correct, but nothing else. Could it be Company? Nope. Beneath has the T and the E. It could be Beneath.
Sweet.
As is the Institute, right? Personal intra-mail from the Executive Research Lab in Mass Fusion. Which is first, that's one. So K. Oslo from N. Chandritz at the research lead. As per your instructions, the beryllium agitator has been installed in our primary reactor on sublevel 1. I've also increased security on all of the key readers in the building as well, so you'll need your executive keycard handy if you want to use any of the elevators. Fuck, I'm going to need that keycard. I'd like to go on official record that I am opposed to accelerating the project schedule. I find it disturbing that current events, e.g. global unrest, hasn't had an effect on your decision. While I realise your recent contact with the US military may be making it difficult to follow a rational course of action, I strongly urge you to reconsider this. I thought this is exactly why you left Poseidon, Carl. So just installing this thing, it must be experimental nuclear technology, right? But they're not too bad with experimental technology as it is. Don't get it. Mazak, thank you for the bits. Easy Green, thank you for the sub. I did Easy Green, yeah. I made the big choice. I say we, Mind Right, and I put our heads together for like 90 minutes there to try and come to a conclusion. And we're still not sure. I've been monitoring the reactor for weeks now and the beryllium agitator is running at peak efficiency. In fact, I've only detected an EM spectrum decay of less than 0.001%. If you were hoping for a stable plasma reaction, it looks like you've found one. Congratulations. Perhaps you and the military should open a bottle of champagne together. See, Mind Right and Kitten, both of you now have got me thinking that there might be a possibility to turn this reactor into a positive for the whole Commonwealth. Maybe. But maybe not. Welcome to the new followers, by the way. It's nice to meet you all. Okay. To Oslo from T. Reisenbauer from HR. As of this morning, Dr. Noel Chandrich was escorted from the building and his contact with mass fusion has been terminated. His terminal's memory has been wiped and all of his research transferred to our mainframe. Dr. Chandrich has been made aware that any attempt to seek employment at rival nuclear power company will result in a lawsuit. As per his contract, his pension and benefits are now frozen. If there's anything else you need from me, HR, please let me know. So this was to Mr. Oslo. So the Chandrich was the guy that was talking against this thing. This is a company intramural. All employees are invited to the 2077 holiday celebration. We'll be holding the festivities on the roof of our main headquarters this year, so you'll be able to dine out with a loved one while overlooking our beautiful city. A full bar and live music will be on hand, as well as special fireworks display at 10 PM. Hope to see you there. Imagine if it was windy. God, how boring. Do you ever just stop and realise you're really boring? They just talked about a party on top of that building, and I thought about the... It's fine. So it was installed deeper in the facility, was it? There it is. The Mass Fusion Executive Lab password and
Keycard.
ID.
That'll come in handy.
Good. Right, let's move in. There we go, we can get it back on the elevator now. I'm staying in stealth for this. If I die, Team 2.
Going down.
I'm anxious. After a start of the stream with absolutely zero combat, I'm suddenly anxious. Oh, Boston, you are kind of beautiful. This will be fine. Am I prepared for a fight with the fucking Brotherhood? That's the thing, right? In siding with the Institute, I've actively sided against one of the most dangerous factions in the game. How many deaths do I need to make this orange? A lot. Barnrat on 47. We're here. I poked my nose in this building just once, didn't I? I've already got combat music. Why? Shit. Right. Shoot now and ask questions later, right? I see what you mean, Shrill. No, this has not influenced my opinions or guidance. What hasn't mind right, sorry? My heart's thumping. This feels a lot better. Yeah. I've essentially built a VATS build, Mazak. I'm level 100.
Why are you shooting the Brotherhood?
I've got bad news, Martin. Woo! This is what endgame VATS builds look like, Mazak, and it is strong against humans. Martin, welcome to the stream. The Brotherhood is now actively working against what we believe to be the betterment of the Commonwealth. Okay, that was a strong fight there from Suski. Oh, the 7 chops I see, mind right? Yeah, you said I need 7 chops to put you back on. Yeah, I believe you, don't worry. I'm in here to find a beryllium agitator. There's a key to the labs. Development Manager's Terminal. I want to learn my way down here. I already knew the answer. Just letting you know, just letting you know. Alright, let's learn everything there is to learn. Bang, give me this password. Mine, are you well? Mazak's gone in again. Mazak's second attempt. Can he do it? Gone for mountains. What does it say, mountains? It did say mountains. Mazak, best of luck. Oh, 1 likeness. Could it be carriages? Nope. Carriages has the A and the S. Could it be construct? T is correct. Could be construct. Okay. Construct has 0. Could it be cathedral? No. Could it be innocence? That has the S. Does it share anything with construct? Yes, it can't be innocence. Could it be somewhere? Could be. Okay, that's... Okay, all of a sudden I'm in a bit of trouble here. It can't be somewhere, can it not? Oh, it shares the... No. Yeah, because construct, if it shared the... Oh, yeah, shit. Shit and tits. Timmy, welcome to the stream. I have no idea how to do this. I just press buttons. They're quite fun, actually, when you get involved. Timmy, are you well? Good morning. Let's sort myself out some retries. That's just removed a dud, which we already knew was a dud. There you go. Tries reset. Good. So, let's work it out from here. I've got another 5 attempts. Can it be strongest? S-T-R-O-N-G-E-S-T. No, it can't be strongest. Can't be equipment because it can't have a T at the end. Can it be villagers? V-I... It's villagers. It's villagers.
I tried to send Sean Bean a death threat. He mistook it for a job offer.
Fuck. So it's otherwise then, right? What? I don't get it. Santos, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. Can't believe there was a Sean joke. I don't know how I've butchered this. This is maybe the worst I've ever done at one of these terminals. Let's get a dud removed. That one I've already picked, right? That one I've already picked. We have to go from here then. Right, otherwise, has 0 likenesses. Does Innocence work? Innocence has 2. I've got 2 more tries. The E's fucking... Okay. Carriages. Can't be carriages. God, we are... Why am I so bad at this today? Construct has the N. Cannot see Innocence working with you. I'm so confused. I'm stressed because of the Brotherhood betrayal. Can't be otherwise, right? Can't be strongest. I think we've already tried strongest. Have we tried ramblings? It can be strongest. It has the O, and that's it. There's supposed to be 2. It can't be strongest. What was the other one it shares with Innocence? Yeah. Okay. Equipment, have I tried? I think with the Brotherhood you would have had the advanced hacking training. Is that a thing? I've completely thrown myself here. How could it not be any of these? Right. Innocence. Carriages doesn't have... It only has 1 similarity, right? Okay. Construct. Just has the N. Innocence, obviously we know. Somewhere. I can't believe I'm stuck on this shit. Otherwise we've tried. Strongest we've tried. Ramblings. Has the N. And the S.
Yes.
Fuck me. Okay. Okay, this is the Product Development Management Office. A power surge has been detected in Product Development Lab 3, so it may be failed in the end. The main power has been shut down to prevent damage to the facility. Research intramail on the 23rd of July of the year of the bomb. Everything's in place and we're almost ready to get the beryllium agitator online. I have Kathy Hathaway working on the graphene shielding and the reactor team is working on the power calculations. That reminds me, Miss Hathaway's contribution to this project has been absolutely invaluable. I'd like to recommend her for advancement. See that that happens. What kind of bullshit is Chandrich trying to pull, given his recommendation to Hathaway? I've been that guy's slave for the last 3 years, and then that bitch waltzes in here and steals it away from me. I'm telling you right now, you better do something about this or I'm walking, Goldberg. Power management. A power surge has been detected in Product Lab Development 3. The main power has been shut down to prevent damage to the facility. It may be possible to reroute power around the affected areas. Would you like to activate? I mean, yes. Main power has been restored. What's that going to do? Turrets. Alright. That seems good. Is that a fucking... I can't believe I just spotted that. I was looking down there. Right, remember that's there. Okay, yeah. Right, stop getting excited about potential rewards. Spelling 8 letters with words with the spelling 8-letter words with the Doomhaus and doing so badly. It's just some workshop or other. It's radioactive. That'll be that thing, won't it? At least this one's already unlocked, Mazak. Research intramail. Kathy, I just want to let you know that your work on the agitator has been invaluable. The shielding has always been a problem, but the use of graphene in the ally was a stroke of genius. I just wanted to let you know that I'll be recommending you for a promotion this year. Good work. Kathy, would it be possible to get a full sheet of your composite alloy within the next week? Carl's pressuring me to get the beryllium agitator online by the end of the month, or our heads are going to roll. If you run into any problems, let me know. You're a miracle worker, Kathy. The graphene composite shielding was the last component holding us back from getting the agitator online, and you got it done in less than a week. I don't know how we could have done this job without you. Another one well done. Keep this up and you'll be a development lead in no time. So it sounds like she got the job because she was good at it. Fucking whatever his face is called, complaining. Get good. No, I don't need a Nuka-Cola bottle, do I? God, this feels a long way from Nuka World. Not for Siddles, who I think is actively there as right now. Okay, that's unlocked this side of the lab. We're going down, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, we're at the top. More 308 ammo, lovely. I can't believe we picked a path. Screw her job stealing Hoochie. Hoochie? You're just at the station to Nuka World. There you go, look. So if he's not there now, he's heading that way. Right, if I drop down here, it's going to start getting violent, right? There. Okay, 2 quick kills and back into hidden. Stealth build for a reason, right? Still in caution, but there's no reason to stay in caution. Good effort, mate. Well done. Okay, let's get that bobblehead. What bobblehead do we want? Charisma. Ooh, that'd be a nice one. I think I've already got intelligence. That might have been the one in Cabot House. Charisma would be very nice. Are you openable? No? Santa, we have sided against the Brotherhood. Mindright and I put our brains together and we've come to a decision. We are going to work for the better of the Institute. Plunge it, mate. To try and turn the Institute into a force of good in the Commonwealth. I know, the vertibirds are the one thing that's making me very sad. Gunner's camo bandana. What's that get me? Nothing. Just looks fancy. To be honest though, I've replaced it with a teleport to the centre of the map whenever I need it. Let's go get that bobblehead. Right, charisma, 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 charisma. Also the wiring mesh from My Summer Car, that confused me then. In the corner of my eye, I saw that on the floor and immediately thought, oh god, that's something very valuable. But it's just the wiring mess that I was worried about in My Summer Car. Strength.
Yes.
It's essential to give your arguments impact. Your strength has been permanently increased by 1. Can't argue with that. That's just 10 extra carry capacity for nothing. Lovely. Keep moving. Don't know if I should be taking the Brotherhood of Steel holotext. See, this is the thing about the Institute. If I was to walk into the Brotherhood of Steel with a bunch of like synth components and brag to the Brotherhood about the kills that I've got, they would probably celebrate it. But if I did the same with a load of Brotherhood of Steel holotags, they'd probably be disgusted. I think there's some information we could learn from that. So that's the elevator that goes down first. I wonder if me turning the power on with that hacking skill check means that I can maybe skip a section of this. Because Bethesda likes that kind of stuff, right? I'm hungry and I've got no... got no food. I think the agitator's on a lower floor. Press 1 to take the lift. Or press 2 to go down on foot. Can't do both, Timmy. I don't want to take the lift in case I pop down and I'm all of a sudden in fucking combat. Oh, Kirion said 2 though. Timmy said 2. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2. With a vote of 2 to 1, we'll be going down on foot. You're scary. What, you mean my combat efficiency after all this leveling, Bazak? Hit mind right, sir. It is true. Being a level 104 doing this stuff is a different story. Corn. Just takes me back to where I was. I'm just going to slowly and methodically take these people down. If I have to fight Liberty Prime at the end of this storyline, that's maybe a step too far. Mainframe control turbo. Give me access to turrets that I can turn on. Personal intramail from June, July, August and September. Please stop emailing me, Victor. When I have an answer, I'll give it to you. I don't like being rushed into important decisions like this, so don't wait in the cafeteria for me, because I won't be there. I'm not avoiding you, Victor. I'm trying to make the right decision, and I'm afraid talking to you might make it harder. You're acting like this is a simple choice when it's clearly going to affect the rest of my life. Give me time. When the moment is right and I'm ready, I promise I'll tell you in person. Victor, this isn't something I do for anyone. When you can't understand how personal this will be, makes me very... When you can't understand how personal this will be, makes me very upset. Okay. You say you have others lined up, but we both know in our hearts that you can only give what you have to me. The other girls are just jealous, so stop this nonsense and be patient. I'll have an answer soon. Thank you for the last intramail, Vic. I know you're just trying to make me happy, and I've been taking too long to answer. I've just never been good at this sort of thing. It's all new to me. Anyway, there's no need to make you wait for an answer any longer. In fact, why don't you come over for this Thanksgiving dinner and we'll make this happen. I promise to have everything ready. Is that romance, or is it leading us to think it's romance and it's something else? Just one way. There's water, but I don't need water. I need food. Fine, we're fine. It was just a very loud and scary explosion. No need to worry. Maybe the lift is the only way I can go, you know. Purchased the Mafia trilogy on Xbox, as it was on sale for $10. Comes with the DLC and stuff as well. I can't wait to play the first one. Does it get you the... I assume it gets you the remaster, right? It's meant to be pretty good. Given that we met in LA Noire, Timmy, it feels very apt for you to be playing Mafia. So that does go down further, but I think I've already been down there, haven't I? Another computer. Forgive me for reading these, I'm interested in this stuff. Jenny, have you given any thought to my proposal? You haven't said anything in over a week, and now I'm afraid. I've scared you away. I'll wait for you in the cafeteria after work. Oh, this is the other side of the same thing. It's been weeks now and you keep avoiding me. Why? What have I done wrong? Why are you tormenting me like this? You keep saying you have plenty of time to decide, but I feel like our time is running out. Please, Jenny, I need an answer. Jenny, I'm sick and tired of all this waiting. I've got plenty of others lined up to take your place, you know. The fact you keep leading me on only makes me think you're beginning to enjoy watching me get upset. Well, guess what? If you don't let me know soon, I'm moving on to someone else. I've been a fool, Jenny, an impatient, impolite fool. I've been bothering you for months about my proposal, when I should have simply waited for your answer. I made all sorts of false accusations and assumptions, and for that, I am sorry. Take as long as you want, Jenny. Maybe after the holidays you can give me your answer. For now, let's just remain friends and not let anything come between us. So when he finally stopped pestering her, she invited him over for Thanksgiving, and it worked. See? So... Feels weird to talk about somebody in the past with very future terms. Saying that, still technically in the future. Tarbury. And a missile launcher. Glad I didn't meet him in the field. Christ. The Mafia trilogy is next on your list.
Milady.
Mind, don't mock Reddit. Okay, lovely. Working our way through. Yeah, mine's right, you're right, actually. I'm kind of scary. I understand. Martin, thank you for the bits. Is it a beast, Siddles? I can't imagine what achievements you might get in Mafia 1. If you're curious, Slot Pally just announced his departure from the server in World Chat. The 2 replies were good. I posted in Discord whenever you want to see it. That's not bad. Any of them sort of weird, toxic people from N60. I don't think there'd be a great loss. There's a Formula 4 game. Squirrel bits! That's exactly what I need. I need food. I'm willing to eat anything, even if I found it on the corpse of somebody I've just killed, which in video game terms is perfectly normal. Squirrel bits. Okay, that was a Tarbury. Properly fed. Good. A bit of radiation. I didn't get a disease from that, so I'll take that as a win.
Yes.
The 2 people who I had the biggest problem with in that last raid, Chaz, have now left the server, so I'm fine with it, to be honest. If I remember correctly, you did amazing on that LA Noire playthrough. I sucked at being a detective. If you remember though, Timmy, it was mostly group decision for all the for all of the decisions. So a lot of the things I would have picked otherwise were picked wisely from Thandia and Mina and Cheeky and Crisis and everybody. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Chaz. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Wednesday. Mafia 1 is mainly collectibles and stuff. It's not active, is it? Okay, if it's not active, that's fine. Sorry, I panicked there. Mafia 1 is mainly collectibles and stuff, but you also have to beat it on the hardest difficulty, and it means the race. But surely the race is like tuned to not be as bad as it was in the main game, because that was like exploitatively bad. Or difficult, I should say. Surely they've smoothed that out a bit. But then again, if you made that race be easy in a Mafia game, it would feel like a travesty. Should we get the lads out? Are we having the lads out? Alright, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. 10. Fast. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. The number was 9. Shrill is the last I saw. Shrill at 13. And then who's after? Unfortunately, mine right now, Kieran came in a tiny bit too late. So it would be Shrill and Martin. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, Shrill and Martin are the name of these two robots. You need to go out there and you need to protect Suski at all costs. Next, bang this. Binderek's got to move. Lighten a swap. Thandia, welcome to the stream. Too late? You were still counting down? Yeah, but on my... I can only go by my own screen rate. So if I say the answer out loud and then let messages come in after I've said the answer, people would say it was rather unfair. Right, it can't be moved. We're going to have these robots out and they're going to sort this place out. Speaking of sort... Okay. Attention all employees. Due to the unfortunate sit-in protest in the main lobby by members of the public, new security measures are being implemented immediately. Please be sure to carry your ID card at you at all times. Stay within your designated areas. Do not exit the building using any door other than those designated as standard exits. Do not provide anyone with your login passwords or use of your terminal. Any deviation from these restrictions will result in an immediate termination of your position at Mass Fusion. Please inform your security officers that Dr. Noel Chandro is no longer welcome. If he's seen within 100 yards, please inform me immediately. Right, Protectron control. Go. They're out. Choose personality mode. Just stick to Fire Brigadier like we always have. Come on, Shrill, let's kick some ass and then die.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Yes, Shrill and Martin. Get out there, team. Lovely. This. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream as well. I've picked our endgame faction. It's time to bring this into land. Gwynblade, thank you for 75 months. Right, Shrill, Martin, I need you with me. Over here, in this... This way.
Move along, citizen. Move along, citizen.
This way. Seems like what I'd actually do as a robot. This way, please. Did I pick idiot instead of Fire Brigadier or something? You know what? You two protect the ground floor. That was a colossal waste of time. Shrill, Martin, you know what to do. This is trusting two greens, you see. Picked a faction. It's almost like everyone who ruined this was coming. Who ruined that was coming, knew it was coming, and couldn't hold their piss. It has been revealed by about 7 people that you pick a side in this. Siddles boy. That Siddles not winning marbles. Siddles, thank you for 73 months. Gwynblade, thank you for 75. I appreciate it both. The robots can fuck. If they could come with me, that would be fine. At least we know. I've sided with the Institute. We've sided with the synth creators. We've sided against the Brotherhood. Is that the beryllium activator? Agitator. What is that? This is fucking major. I wonder if the Brotherhood ever even got down here, because they won't have known the keycards, will they? Shit, this is serious. Prototype lab terminal.
Sided with Chrisman's sexy robots.
I did. Bang, 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 bang. Siddles, I appreciate the sub. Gwynblade, thank you for the prime. Martin's gone with minor. Like this is 0. Can't be actor. Can't be tanks. Can't be sides. Can't be mines. Can't be bonds. Could be Texas. Can't be lover. Texas, trick, witch, or witch. No, Texas, trick, or witch. Texas, trick. There we go. Nice. Research intramural. Today we embark on a new frontier. Once the switch on the reactor is thrown and the beryllium agitator cold starts the fusion reaction, the reality of clean power nuclear energy will be upon us all. See, this sounds positive. As the research lead on the project, I'd like to thank you all for contributing to the cause. Good luck and Godspeed. The game, you are promoted in the Brotherhood of Steel. Watchers, you join the Brotherhood of Steel. Doomhaus chat. Spoiler, as if the game promoting you in a faction is a spoiler that we thought you could join it. You have misunderstood, 12. Not joining factions. Fully aligning, siding with is a different story altogether. Personal intramail. To Dr. Wabash. Tamash reaches into his pouch and sprinkles his communing dust in a circle around himself. He closes his eyes and calls upon the knowledge of his Delegasa. Delegasa, sage of the ages, show me what my eyes can't see. What? Tamash stops casting and switches to his... Okay, we're playing D&D, I realise. Tamash stops casting and switches to his staff of brilliant sunlight. He incants the words and raises the staff high over his head to illuminate the room. He proudly yells aloud, "Dark foe, prepare to be revealed." Tamash drops the staff, reaches into his left front pocket and pulls out a pinch of sulphur powder. He incants the flame blaze spell and blows it into the pile of powder towards the beast. If it works, this thing has to make a -5 fire check. Right, Protectron control. Right, we're activating the units. Martin, Shrill, you've got up top. Who was next on the list? Santa at 35? Yeah, Santa this is. Santa, I need you. Wherever you are.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Okay, Shrill and Martin have got upstairs covered. Santa's got downstairs covered, and he looks a lot more proactive. Santa, help me. So that's a dead end. Speaking of D&D, they really screwed the pooch with their newest release. Even in my group is leaving D&D as a setting for our RPG game. Shit. What, has there been some new update? Well, how does that stop your campaign, though? Can't you just stay on the whatever the previous system you were using? Shit, this is... I should have deactivated the turret, shouldn't I? Okay, they're not active, though. Santa's on his way. Shuffling about like us now. I think he'll make his way down here, it'll be fine. Attendance terminal. Damn, everything down here is locked. Bang, 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 bang. Fucking hell, I'm really running out of stream time. I've liked this today, this has been fun. Mine's gone robbers. No. Can it be Kappa? Scraper, I should say. Yes. Scraper's 3. Can't be goggles. Can't be natural. Slither.
Nice.
Research intramural. Today we embark on a new frontier. Okay, we know this. This is the guy that was playing the... Oh no, this is the other... Shadow Fiend looks for a safe corner and draws both of his snakebite daggers. He crouches and says, "Tamash, there's something amiss here." Shadow Fiend instantly hurls his daggers around at the slithering form and yells out, "Gandar, above you, my friend. I got a 16 for the first dagger and a 7 for the second." This is... Shadow Fiend removes his hand crossbow from its leather holster. This is wholesome. Slots in a clip.
Are they playing a text version of WoW?
It seems so. Slots in a clip of bolts and 2+2 takes careful aim at the creature. Using his power of true sight, he attempts to aim at the creature's weak point and fires. Got a 3, a 19 and a 12. Damn, lousy rolls. Turret control, let's have them off. Oh, they're not even on. She could stay off. Is there another Assaultron? Oop, I've just shut down both. Okay, keep the Assaultron on. Said they were changing spells from 2014 to 2024 reset, but if you didn't buy the 2024 rule set, you may lose access to the spells or subclasses while forced to change it, basically locking you out of 2 things you've already bought. How do you get locked out of... Is this not pen and paper anymore? Or is this some website that you use or something that's changing? I really thought the new PHB was quite good. Additionally, they said they need to start monetizing on microtransactions and such. I really don't understand how D&D's played in 2024, it seems. Oh, it's going full digital as much as they can, I see. No, don't close the maglock door. Open the maglock. Hello. Okay, it's unlocked now.
AO compromised. Engage contact. Engaging.
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
I might die. That's 2 Assaultrons. I've not popped a stealth boy very often in this playthrough. Santa, I need you to just die, if that's okay.
Not attempt to flee.
Can I hit the combat inhibitor? I can.
Identified and sanctioned.
Where's the other one? Was there not 2 that popped out there? I so bad. Did you see me flapping?
Attention. Fugitive should be considered armed and dangerous.
They're not screwed up me, are they? Oh, that stealth boy was... Okay, combat inhibitor, combat inhibitor, combat inhibitor. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, Santa! Santa, no. Santa, I'm sorry. Team 2, I'm sorry, but that was pretty fucking... That's a pretty good use of resources. Thank God I had that stealth boy, because that one was about to take me out of stealth completely. Where was that? I don't even know where I ran to and from. I just legged it in one direction. Where was I even? Here, wasn't I? This is where the 2 Assaultrons came out of. And then I just cornered myself instead of going in the one direction I should have. But I shot a robot which upset Santa. Okay, is this the maglock door? Santa, I'm sorry. I had to gun you down. Right, security door control. Open. Cosmere, meanwhile, just announced their entry into the TTRPG. A Kickstarter with full campaigns. Cross Cosmere books announced as quickly as 2026 for the first whole new classes and powers. Partnered with Roll20 for digital maps and assets. A whole shebang for less than €200. It does look interesting. Right, here we are. The Beryllium Agitator. This has been really good today. These are all maglocked out of these doors. He's not sorry, he's been waiting for any chance to gun down something with the name Santa attached to it. True. Actually, Santa, I can send you that 81 gold, by the way. I'm now finally in a position where I can pay you back. Whether you'll use it or not, I'm not sure, but I'd like to send it regardless. Is this it then? The reactor control terminal. Reactor status currently online. Power capacity 22,105 man-rats. Efficiency very high. Radiation level 153 rads per second. Critical levels of radiation have been detected in the reaction chamber. Please take appropriate safety procedures. Precautions, sorry. Today we embark, Personal intramural. Gandar draws his demon-bane blade from its scabbard and waits for Tamash's incantation to take effect. He carefully watches the room for any signs of movement. Gandar heeds Shadowfiend's warning and attempts to sidestep the attack he's expecting. At the same time, he takes a mighty swing with his blade. Looks like I got an 18, not bad. Gandar backs off from the creature, realising the Hellspawn is made of pure magic and his weapons would be useless. My friends, magic is the only thing that can stop this creature of darkness. He kneels down and says a quick prayer to Mol Bashlar, god of steel. Him sending you golden wow is his version of apologising for shooting you, so you'll still game with him. No. Is it green? I don't need greens. Do all greens in this. Oh, can I? Oh, I can cleanse myself on the way out then.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait.
What?
Initiating decontamination.
I'm gaining rads in here, please. Okay, I'm going to put the hazmat suit on just in case. Right, so the rad sprayer does work.
Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
$15 or so. Plus another 10. I think I found somewhere more toxic than the Children of Atom's submarine bay. Is this something I really want to be carrying with me? So this is for clean nuclear power. Fusion instead of fission, right? This feels like I'm committing to something.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown.
Shit, ow, that hurt a lot. Like a lot. Okay, put your apparel back on. That's 100. I need to kill these. That's so. Did you see the rads? Did you see the rads? Oh, ow. Okay, I'm not in combat anymore. That's fine. The assaultrons are out. If there's any other security, I should be able to just get past it. Fucking hell, I put my normal gear on for 2 seconds to kill that thing. Look at my rads. I got fusion cores, which were already invented. I mean, yeah, I suppose. But en masse. Okay, please. What do you mean, please wait? Okay, thank you. Right.
Decontamination complete.
That hurt like fuck. I'm expecting an ambush. Brace yourselves. Team 1, I got this. Ah, it's a sentry bot. Did they really send a fucking sentry bot after me? Combat inhibitor. Hit the fusion cores. That's disabled it.
Do not make any further escape attempts, lawbreaker.
Okay. Exit mass view. I need to go. I need to get out of here. Holy shit. Thank God I can target combat inhibitors now. The combat inhibitor thing that means I can target them at any time, by the way, is because of the heavy investment in this fucking perk. Penetrate. I can hit any body part, even through the body. Oh, it's so good. As well as concentrated fire, which gives me more accuracy per shot. Okay, be an exceptionally high level. I'm not usually a fan of it in these games, but in this, it feels great. Let's get out of here. Just go. I need to be upper floor, don't I? We've already killed the Assaultrons, which I assume would have been part of the melee we just took part in, had I not already taken care of them. Can't believe the rads I took in that room. I need to get out of here and get to a bed, don't I? I've got 6 minutes of the stream left. But I'm assuming there's going to be a fight when I get to the top. Also, there could be like roving gangs of Brotherhood out in the streets now. Did the car just explode? Alright, I'm going to let this play out. The synth patrollers are hit. Wait. The robots are friendly because I'm with the Institute now. It's Shrill and Martin, isn't it? Oh, this really is a war, isn't it? Shrill and Martin have gone back to bed. Oh, they're teleporting in new synths. Alright, how do I get out of this situation without dying? If I turn the turrets on, they'll attack everyone. This is the way, right? Let's not get any crossfire going. Crits bypass this, right? That knight is going to die. Helmet's destroyed. Should I just aim for the exit here? I don't know how... Oh no, it seems calm. This feels bad. Mindrat, how are you feeling? Have we got any doubts yet?
Damn, lost him.
Any doubts? Any regrets? Alright, let's go. 4 minutes remain. I better get to a bed and we'll look forward to tomorrow where we continue with this. For those that have just arrived for marbles, I have sided with the Institute against the Brotherhood. If Sean is right, what I have got in my pocket now will at least create clean, renewable, not renewable, but clean, extremely long-lasting nuclear power to at least the CIT. But if in the Institute, I've also become the leader of the Institute and found out that Sean has terminal cancer. It's been a day. 3 minutes, where am I? Mass fusion. I might go to Good Neighbour and just get situated in a bed or something. I need to speak with Ali, because she was going to come with me, wasn't she? Thank God she didn't. That was cool. I liked that. Right, where's Good Neighbour from here? It's close, isn't it? Like, really close. There, so it's in front of me. Oh. It's right there. Right. I don't know how I feel about the course of today. I'm kind of glad that I've made the decision, but whether the decision we've made is a good one or not, I don't know. We have sided with our long estranged son. I don't wholly agree with the Institute and their actions, but it feels like there is a potential brighter future under them than anyone else. A leader of the Minutemen, yeah. I really wish there was a Minuteman ending. And if there is or isn't, please don't confirm one way or another. I'll find out at some point. But for now, I've got 2 minutes left, so I'm going to go buy a room over at the Hotel Rexford, and we'll put Suski to sleep on what has been a busy day. 90 minutes of talking and deciding, and then another 90 minutes of absolute chaos. But somehow it was 90 minutes where I didn't die. So 38 is still the number, and Augur is still set for for 5 points. If this comes off. I don't know how long there is left of the game, but it feels like we're making big decisions. The Brotherhood are now kill on sight.
Greetings, buddy.
Hello, Mina.
Here for a flat, or did you want a cold beverage?
Tell us a joke, just to cheer us up at the end of the stream. It's been a hard one emotionally.
Tell me a joke.
I went to the zoo the other day. The only animal they had was a dog. It was a Shih Tzu. Would you like a cold one, or did you want to hear a joke?
Fucking language.
No thanks.
Okay.
Sorry if you've got any elderly in the room.
I am so...
Hey there.
Spare me any sob stories. This is a hotel, not a charity, and we insist on full payment for the room. No discounts, no exceptions.
I've not tried to haggle or bargain or anything. I've just walked in.
Deal.
Top floor, long hallway, last room on the right.
Put her to sleep. At least do it humanely. Alright, that's the end of the stream. Thank you everybody for joining. I appreciate everybody stopping by, as always. Those of you in the Doomhaus Discord, let's go play some marbles and pick a winner, shall we? What a rude old lady, I know, right? Still, that's our only choice for sleeping in good neighbour in a bed that's not going to give me any diseases. So I'll take it. It's worth it, 10 caps, right, for this lovely room. Alright. The leader of the Institute and the leader of the Minutemen will now put themselves to sleep until about 7 AM, where we will head back to the Institute in the morning. I could have teleported. What this means, for those that are unaware, is my ability to take vertibirds wherever I want is now not an option because I have upset the faction that was providing that service. So, everywhere is either teleporting or walking now. But we've made a serious decision today. We've sided with the Institute. Our die is cast and the rest of the game need only fall into place in front of us. Thank you all for being here today, everybody. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you for all the subs today. The subs have been ridiculous. Thank you for the bits, the hosts, the raids. And now I suppose I should be thanking you all for the big emotes and the dumb fucking highlighted message things.
STDs from Furicha. And I thought JD Vance was a slut with that couch.
I got parasite. Fuck.
You big synth bitch.
I had a synth, Jamie. I resent that. Jamie, welcome to the stream. Thank you all for being here. Let's join for marbles, shall we? I'll join you for more Fallout tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But for now, it's time. We got as many points as we can in the build-up to the final Doomhaus event of the year. With the Worm Olympics behind us and the highlights in the pinned message at the top, or go to the YouTube channel. The Worm Olympics is behind us, and now we build towards final week 2024. A 55-point Doomhaus shit show, which will end in one or the other team winning. I think it's maybe unrealistic to hope that the Oranges can scrape points, can scrape more than 55-point lead ahead of it to shut it out like we did last year. But anything could happen. If you are in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to take part in this green versus orange competition, then you must simply join the Discord with the link down below, and you must know which colour you fight for, be it green or orange. If you are a green or an orange of the Doomhaus Discord, you are entitled to a marble at the end of the stream, and if your marble wins, you get the Person of the Century of the Day, and you get a point for your annual total. Now, Final week is 5 events. Monday is Monster Marbles, Tuesday is FIFA 99, Wednesday is Monster Stream Races, Thursday is another day of Worms, and Friday is the big one, the big Royal Rumble. Now, you need various amounts of points to qualify for these things, but you do need points for almost all of them. So if you'd like to get a point today, the password is Institute. How about that? Jamie, are you well? Good afternoon. Welcome to everybody. I'm not here for a long time. I'm just here for a good time. Unfortunately, Harry, I don't provide either. No, you can be here for a long time, but nothing else. Right, bank holiday in the UK today, so I'm predicting a nice and tight marbles. Let's go with 15. If you do mind, right, send me a DM. I love the setting and I'm an experienced player. Also, I'm relaxed. We've got Southampton for the Greens then. Jamie in this one for the Greens too. 12 for the Oranges. Martin for the Greens. Tagslap for the Oranges. Alcarion for the Oranges. Shake for the Oranges. Lundios, good afternoon and welcome to the stream for the Greens. Chaz for the Greens. Harry for the Greens. Cellist. I nearly said for the Oranges. Cellist, welcome to the stream for the Greens. Oh man, right. For the Oranges. Mina for the Oranges. Easy Green for the Greens. Dougie for the Greens. Shrill for the Greens. And Cats, welcome to the stream for the Greens. Just got out of a Doctor Who proms at the Royal Albert Hall and straight into marbles. What a roller coaster you're on at the moment. Chillest. That sounds good though. Right, first person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. We have Sothan, Jamie, 12, Martin, Tagzak, Alcarion, Shake, Lundios, Chaz, Harry, Cellist, Manra, Mina, Easy Green, Dougie, Shrill, and Cats. 6 oranges and 11 greens. I haven't died today, so it's a single point marbles, and as you can see, I'm not going to spoil too much of the Worm Olympics if you want to go and watch the video, which I will link at the end. As you can see, the Oranges are, instead of being 8 points behind like they were before the Worm Olympics, now 4 points ahead, thanks to a golf win on Friday. Harry says 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The level is laboratory. 17 marbles enter. 3, 2. Good luck, everybody. Cellist looking for first points, right? Shrill looking for first points. Is there anybody else? I don't think so. Cellist and Shrill, can they qualify for final week? We begin. You've got 1 point, Jamie, right? I thought. You still yet to get your first point this year? Great job stalling to try and solicit more orange marbles. True. You can't solicit too many though. You've got one singular one. It was top tier stalling. I'd do it for the greens as well. Right, early out is Mina for the Oranges. Chaz in second for the Greens. Martin in third. For the for final week... Oh, I need to get rid of the Worms land, don't I? For final week, you need to... For Monday, you need to have 1 point. For Tuesday, you need to be in the top, 18 point scorers. For Wednesday, you don't actually need points. You just need to be in the Discord. For Thursday, you need to be in the top 16 of your team, and for Friday you need to be in the top 40 point scorers at all.
Wow, some people got a way better drop than the rest.
It's true, that's the nature of randomness, right? Right, Shake, however, goes for some big stunts. Martin and Mina for the Greens and Oranges respectively have been battling this one out. Mina can't get out of the tumbler comfortably though. Martin is well in the lead for the Greens. Tagslack gets the drop right behind. Can Tagslack be the one to chase Martin, or are the Greens about to shrink the points tally back down to 1? We need Martin to have a terrible run in these spinners. Oh, he's got shot backwards. This could happen. Martin, don't get out with the spinner. He's still in. Fuck, he got out. Tagslack get a good shot back in. Martin can't escape. Tagslack does get out. But Sothan gets out ahead. Sothan, Mina and Tagslack now. Martin has absolutely fucked it. Can Sothan get through the spinner in a better fashion than Mina and Tagslack? Mina hits trouble, but that might be good for Mina. Sorry, I can't fucking see. Fuck off, says Jamie in the chat. Mindrate is your person of the century of the day. Mindrate is Golden Wrigley after winning the title on Friday. Mindrate with a massive stunt. Where is he? Let's have a look. Golden Wrigley Mindrate. Mindrate has won 4 points in a line right there. Good effort, Mindrate. You are golden. Who was gold before? Who won person of the century of the day on Friday? Lundios did. Alright, Mindrate, congratulations. You are Golden Wrigley. And that puts Mindrate now on 7 points. 4 points, by the way, in a few days. You did miss Woods. That's unfortunate. Martin was so bad after starting so well, he got eaten by the zone. Brutal. Yeah, I'll work. I've not actually confirmed it yet, Jamie, but I'll work on that and I'll let everybody know when it gets closer to the time. You like the haunted levels? Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to press this, I'm going to press this. Maynard, are you still here? Actually, let me check something. Yeah, never mind. Okay, right. Everybody, boys and girls, thank you all for being here. Let me press this, this, and this. And I'm not going to forget the prediction today. Nobody else has remembered, but Stubler has. Oranges 1-6-1. We are now 5 points better off. Good work, team. Let me press this, 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 and this. And let me link you this as well, everybody. If you haven't seen it yet, this is the highlights package from the 2024 Worm Olympics. Enjoy that, everybody, if you haven't seen it yet. It released, like, just before the stream, so probably not. It has the story of the 2024 Worm Olympics, including actions from Alkarion, Jamie, Mindrate, Dougie, definitely Cats, everybody that had a worm, everybody I can see right now is involved in that video in some way or another, either positive or negative. Best of luck for your mental state watching that video. However, I'm getting out of here. It also showcases the MVP title at the end. I remembered the prediction, and Alkarion tried to remember after the fact, but Stubler wins this one. Alright, Team 1. 5 people led by CCK with an 8,000 stake have beat 3 people on Team 2 led by Tag Slack. CCK's Team 1. Congratulations, there's your points. But without further ado, that is me getting out of here. Good work, Mindrate. Congratulations to the Oranges. The team scores now sit 156 to 161 with the first point of the week being Orange. Lovely. This is it now, Oranges. Squeeze all the way to final week. Despite there only having half the marbles as well. Anyway, thank you all for the bits, subs, hosts, raids and everything as always. I will see you all tomorrow for more Fallout. I don't know how long this playthrough is going to last. It feels like we're like rapidly circling the end of the game, which I'd be actually pretty sad to see the back of. If you stayed on the platform, Alkarion is live right now, as is Cheeky. I strongly recommend either of the two. However, can somebody provide us with a final word as I say good work, Mindrate? Congratulations to the Oranges. But for now, Easy Green, Alkarion, Jamie, Mindrate, Dougie, Cat, Shrill, Mina, Mindrate and everybody else. I love you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. But the final word for today is... 7 words. I'll take it.